1, we are live. What is going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for tuning in at this time. Everybody that's here, I greatly appreciate it. Anybody watching this on the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Wow, so we did it. We are officially the AC. We have the AC locked in. So what I've talked about, right? The Lakers showing up, the Lakers handling business. What do they look like when they are when their backs are against the wall, on the road, playoff matchup, time to go, right? What do they look like? Are they a team that shows up, or are they a team that just kind of lays back and just goes, whatever, right? What is this team made of? And I thought this team did an excellent job of showing us what this team is made of, and I love it. I love seeing what this team was capable of doing. I love seeing that this team, pulled it all together, rallied it together, and you saw multiple pieces from everywhere. D'Lo, Reeves, Spence, Prince, right? Like everybody in this matchup and in this game all showed up. And I love that. I love that about this team. Look, job's not finished. Job is just beginning. We are literally just beginning. We are officially in the playoffs, in the play-in. You win that first game, you got your playoff matchup. Now, I know Denver. I know people are worried about Denver. People are scared of Denver, this, that, and the other. But look, all roads are likely going to lead to Denver anyway. Right? You don't want to run the risk of, you drop the first game and now you got to go play Sacramento, who swept you during the regular season. I've said it before, team sweeping you in the regular season doesn't mean that they're going to beat you in the playoffs. You see it all the time. What is going on with what? There we go. I don't know why it had that up. But anyway, point is you don't run the risk. You don't act, because talked about this before, right? The basketball gods, they bless the Lakers. Basketball gods came through for the Lakers. But the basketball gods can also punish you. We just saw the Warriors shoot 70% from three the other night. They can absolutely do that again. So do you really want to run the risk of, not showing up in the first game because you want to avoid Denver, and now you go play the second game and you lose, and now you're watching somebody else play Denver when you could have been playing Denver and at least get the chance? Give me the chance. I'd rather have the chance than not in the playoffs at all, right? So look, play the Pelicans, go beat the Pelicans, handle business, and let's go, right? Denver, we can beat Denver. Denver's not unbeatable, right? They're tough. It's not going to be easy. It's probably going 7 games, right? 6+, but that doesn't mean that you can't beat them. It doesn't. And if the Lakers do beat them, do you know what that does for the confidence? Do you know what that does for just the momentum of this team? Do you know what this does in so many avenues? I'm excited. I'm pumped, right? Let's get it. We got to get to Denver first, right? You got to handle the business on Tuesday. Handle business on Tuesday and then get into the matchup. But anyway, let's dive into the chat here. Let's do a little live stream for a little bit. Again, I appreciate you guys. Sorry I wasn't able to do the stream immediately after the game. I was able to get that, video up, the reaction video, but I just had some stuff I had to take care of today. And I wasn't able to move it around or reschedule it. But we're here and go for a little bit. Probably only going to go for probably about 30, 40 minutes. So let's get right to it. Don't tempt the basketball gods. Just play and win. It's too risky to play another playing game. Exactly. You don't want to mess around. Now, look, it's not going to be easy beating the Pelicans twice at home, right? You just played the Pelicans once at home. You're going to have to play them again. It's hard. It's hard to beat a team twice in a 3-day span anyway, right? But now you're talking about not only are you playing them twice in a 3-day span, but you're playing them twice on the road in a 3-day span. It's tough. Can the Lakers do it? Absolutely. I fully believe that the Lakers can do it. But got to handle business, right? Take it a game at a time, lock down, focus, and let's get it. If AD's injury is real bad, then we should rest him against the Pelicans game. And if we lose, then we play a more healthy AD in the Kings Warriors game. Now, they already said AD's suiting up. It was just spasms. He's been dealing with it pretty much all season. And that hip and back area, they'll give him some treatment, do all that stuff, and he'll be ready to go for the game. The West's too deep. we are still going to face good teams in the first round. Exactly. You're going to play somebody that can beat you anyway, right? If we truly believe that the Lakers can win a championship, then let's play. You line them up and you take them down, right? I don't care which order. You're going to have to play the Pelicans or the Nuggets regardless. No matter what, you're going to have to play them at some point. At least if you play them early, you get the extra rest, right? Because there's days in between games rather than you playing like every other day. So it allows LeBron and AD to kind of rest and recoup. Give them to me. I'd rather play them now. Pelican fans thinks they won the AD trade. Lemon Ingram, Lonzo, and Hart are just role players. AD is a generational talent. Yeah, I mean, one team won a championship. The other team has been a play-in team every year. What's going on, Snorlax? I really wish the Mavs or T-Wolves won so Denver could have been the 3 or the 1st seed. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's just how it plays out. But you still got to show up. You still got to do your job. And, you just can't risk it. There's too much at risk. If it was a best out of 3 or something like that, then maybe you look at it different. But it's one game, right? You go and you play Sacramento or you play the Warriors. You could beat them 9 out of 10 times, but if they win that one game, it's one game, right? It's not. You don't have to be the best team. You just have to be the best team one time. Let's see. Playing against LeBron and AD in a must-win game is scary. Yeah, no one wants to play them. What's going on, Mr. 81? Tyler, do you think the Lakers could still beat the Pelicans if they make 29 three-pointers at an 85% clip? Absolutely not. I don't think anybody beats a team if that happens. A playoff series against the Suns and Timberwolves is going to be so much fun to watch. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm really regardless. I'm just excited for the playoffs. Period. I mean, the matchups, and then I was really hoping Milwaukee would have gotten the 2 seed, so that way Philly wins the first playing game, then they play Milwaukee, and then the Miami Heat play Boston in the first round. That would have been wild. But yeah, these playoffs are going to be incredible. I believe the Lakers and Warriors make playoffs. That very well could be the case. We can't be scared of Denver. The Spurs beat them. I mean, can't be scared of any team. You're here, right? You got there just like they did. Handle business, right? Tyler, do you think the Houston Rockets are a bad matchup for the Lakers? No. The one game that they smacked us was without Anthony Davis, which everything's just different without Anthony Davis, which cheers, by the way, Dr. Pep. Everything's different when AD doesn't play. The Spurs beat us without Anthony Davis. It's a different game. What's going on, Force? Appreciate you being here. Hell of a win. I'm right there with you. What's up, Snorlax? What's up, Tyler? We were 12 games over 500 this season compared to only, 2 games last year. We finished with, 43 wins, right? Is that what it was? So, yeah. So, we were, 4 games, I think, something like that. So, this is huge. Huge. I love it. AD messed up a couple of LeBron's assists. He could have had 20. Couple guys did. Rui even fumbled that one ball. It was just, but hey, I'm glad we got the win. AD's not out the next game. They already said he's lacing up. What's up, Tyler? Lakers got to take care of business on Pels first. Then we can focus on Denver. Exactly. I'm right there with you. Get Denver now that we're all almost healthy, and especially a healthy LeBron. Yep. Ulrich, Comchi is worth scouting. Problem is, Lakers are very, 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 very unlikely to keep their pick. They're going to try to trade their pick in the offseason to try to go get another star. Yeah, AD already said it was already said anyway. Really hurt us. No, it'll be fine. He'll be all right. I can't believe people saying that the NBA is scripted because the Lakers beat the Pelicans. It's not the Lakers' fault. The Pelicans choked. Look, people are always going to make up excuses. And, it's scripted. It's this, that, and the other. They're just crying because their team lost. Let's see. If the NBA was scripted, wouldn't they have the Lakers and the Celtics more frequently? Wouldn't the Knicks have won a couple championships by now? Why wouldn't they have the big market teams? Right? Like if the NBA was scripted, wouldn't Denver and Miami in the NBA finals last year not have happened? Right? Maybe Denver because of Jokic, but like, like wouldn't it have been better to have Boston and Denver, right? Or Milwaukee and Denver, right? Like it's people just talk. People are just silly. Um, let's see. Warriors and Kings can shoot 90% from three against the Lakers. Let's beat the Pels and play. Yeah. Zion has been trash lately. Last two games. AD post game said he will definitely play Tuesday and said it was just a back spasm tightness. He'll be fine. Yeah, I mean the game was over by the time he went to the locker room. They were just you just get it over with. Um, let's see. What's up, big dog? How are you? Appreciate you, Justin. I think this could be a lose-lose situation. I think we relax if we beat Denver, and we know worst case scenario. Told you I was supporting. Keep grinding, big dog. Appreciate you, Justin. Thank you. And like I said, in your response to your comment, welcome aboard. I appreciate you. Which, by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 20K. How close am I? I know I'm like really close to 20K. I'm like 60 away. I am what? 58 subscribers away. So if you're not subscribed, take a second, hit that subscribe button. I'm almost at 20K. That would be beautiful. But again, like it could be. It depends on what happens, right? Like if the Lakers, if they win and they play Denver and they lose, it's like, oh yeah, then it was a lose-lose. But to me, it's not worth the risk. If you're not good enough to beat Denver, then you're not good enough to win the championship, right? Like we're hoping that somebody else beats them and all that stuff. No, I don't want any excuses. Beat Denver, right? Then we play, let's say Minnesota or Phoenix, beat them. Then you go and you play whoever, right? The Clippers or the Mavs or the Thunder, beat them. Give me Boston, beat them. Then what is anyone going to say? Oh, is it? Shut up. No. Lakers just had the toughest road on the road, by the way, and ended up winning an NBA championship. Keep crying. Like, give that to me. Silence all these people, right? Let them keep chirping, and we'll see. They're not going to lose on purpose. They're not going to lose on purpose. I can assure you that. Could they lose? Period. Yeah. I mean, again, it's not easy beating a team twice in a 3-day span, period. Right? I mean, I talked about this back with the Indiana game, right? The 3 games that I said that I thought the Lakers would lose were the Milwaukee, but because I said that they would go 10-3 in their final 13 games. They did go 10-3. I said that they'd get the AC. They did get the AC. So my prediction was correct. I missed one game. I said, that they lose to Milwaukee, which they beat Milwaukee. I said they lose to the Pacers on that second road game. Because, again, it's really hard to beat a team twice and such a quick turnaround. And then on the road, right? Well, this is an even different situation, right? Oh, and then the third game was Minnesota, which I got Minnesota right. I just flip-flopped Milwaukee with the Warriors and boom. But still same result, right? But to me, it's tough, right? Again, it's tough to beat anybody 2 straight times, but then to beat them 2 times on the road, it's not like the first game was at home, second game was on the road, or the first game was on the road, second game's at home. No, you're on the road. But look, I trust the Lakers. Let's get it. Let's get it done. I'm concerned with AD. I think he's ready. I think he's really hurt. May not get worse if he plays. Look, he's been good handling business and not getting hurt. So I'm not just going to make assumptions. We don't know. We'll see. He said he's lacing up. He said he's shooting up. I'm going to take his word for it, right? He's done a really good job this season. What's going on with this? Okay, there. He's done a really good job of this season showing up and playing. I'm not going to sit up here and speculate and go, oh, Anthony, maybe he's not. Maybe he's 100% fine. Maybe they'll shoot him up with some stuff. We'll just have to wait and see. But he's been great, and I expect him to continue. JJ, how many shots did you do, dude? None yet. I haven't done anything yet. I literally got home, finished everything that I was doing, and then was like, I need to get on this live stream and talk for a little bit. So I figured let's do this live stream, do probably like 30, 40 minutes. And then, so I haven't had time to do anything. Literally, like, I'm like hot, sweaty, and running around. It's been a hectic day. But I had to get up here and talk to everybody. Lakers freshen out. Hopefully we get Vando back soon. That's the hope. There was an update. There was I'll probably do a video about it tomorrow. But there was an update that he's starting to ramp up a little bit. He's doing like light jogs and workouts and stuff. So we'll see. My guess is we get through the play-in and he returns at some point in the first round. Let's see. Hammer that like. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Martin. Yes, take a quick second. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Closing in. Let's see. Where are we at now? Let's see how many we are. I'm 54 away. 54 subs away from 20K. Help me out. Help me, please. Lakers definitely won the AD trade. Yeah, without a doubt. Tyler, do you honestly think we have a chance against beating Denver? Absolutely. Right? I mean, even last year, right? I know we got swept and everything. Every one of those games, that entire series was decided by 24 points. What does a healthy LeBron and AD look like? You got to remember, LeBron needed foot surgery and Anthony Davis was playing on one leg. What does that look like? Even this year, in all those games that we played in the regular season, right? Like, again, it's like miracle shots, just bad timing. Eventually, something's going to break. You saw it with the Clippers, right? For years, we couldn't beat the Clippers. No matter how good we were, we couldn't beat the Clippers. And then we beat them once and everything changed. And now they have 21-point leads in the fourth quarter and we're coming back and beating them, right? Once you get over that hump, a lot of it can get mental. Now, a lot of it can get like, man, like it's every time we're right there and then, Jokic just doing his little like over the top thing, and or Jamal Murray's like throwing a shot over his head, and it's just like, man, like can we just get that one break, right? Like even in the playoffs last year, if LeBron makes that 3 in game 1, the Lakers win, right? Like Denver got all the breaks last time. All those games were tight. It was just who got the breaks, right? Lakers get a couple breaks, all of a sudden it changes. Lakers are in those games. And we'll have a healthy LeBron and AD. What does that look like? Give it to me. And again, like, if you can't beat Denver, then you don't deserve to win a championship. Right? Like, if you're not the best, you have to beat the best to be the best. I believe that the Lakers can win a championship. So how do they do that? They got to win on the road, and they got to beat Denver. So bring them on. Let's do it. Exactly. I've never been one to want to tempt fate. I'd rather an extra 4 Laker basketball games, even if it's against Denver, than a chance to only have one more being the second playing game, of course. Exactly. It's just there's no point. Like, you can't. If you're afraid of the smoke, stay home. If you're scared, go to church. This is basketball, baby. Let's go. You got LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and you're worried about Denver. Let's wait and see. Right? You either believe in your team or you don't. You either truly believe that the Lakers can win or you don't. If you don't, then don't root for them while they're winning. If you do, then let's go. I believe in this team. If we're wrong, we're wrong. But that's fandom, right? That's what a fan base is. You don't all of a sudden just bail on them, right? Like you don't just all of a sudden, you're not a fan of somebody or something or whatever. If you truly love something, I love the Lakers. I bleed purple and gold. You don't just abandon them because you think, no. You either ride with them or you don't. If you don't ride with them, don't ride with them. Go be a fan of Denver. Go be a fan of something else. If you ride with the Lakers, ride with the Lakers. So many people are just these fair weather fans. They're like one toe in, one toe out. Are you a fan or not? Make up your mind. If you're a fan, let's go. Let's ride. Let's put on our purple and gold. Let's show up, watch the game. And if we lose, we'll talk about it. If we win, we'll talk about it. Right? Like all these people so wishy-washy. Like, go be a fan of something else then if you're not a fan of the Lakers. Like, make up your mind is my thing. Let's go. So many people are, oh, it's over. Tyler, you're delusional. Tyler, you're this. Well, one of us was right. One of us is in the A seed right now when you told me that it wasn't going to happen and the Lakers season was done. Guess what? We're here. I ride with my team. Let's ride with our team. Sorry, needed to get that rant out because it's just like, come on, man. Stop tempting fate. If you're afraid of Denver, then don't watch the Denver series. Right? Like, I'm not afraid of Denver. Bring on Denver. I want the smoke. Give me the smoke. Come on. Why isn't it working? There you go. What's up, player? Great prediction on that 10-3 and us finishing 8th. Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, it's just, I explained, like, I had so many people that were like shocked. It's like, no, like, go look at the history. I broke it down in videos. I shared it in videos. Like, I told people how I got there. So I don't know. Hopefully we get there. Let's get it. I'm pumped. I am. I'm really pumped. Why isn't this StreamYard is like tripping? There we go. Any news on the Vandalorian? Just that it's like light work. I'll do a full video like diving into it and providing all the updates. But apparently he's like doing light ramp ups at the moment. So we'll see how it goes. We beaten Denver. Facts. I'm with you. Let's get it. We should have kept Kuz and KCP. We should have, but unfortunately we didn't. I said 4 as a minimum, by the way. I don't think it'll be a sweep either way again. I don't think it'll be a sweep either way again. Lakers will win a couple games. Lakers will win. I think bare minimum, I think it goes 6. I think more likely it goes 7. Yep, AD and LeBron's playoff form. And something else you got to keep in mind, no one has ever beaten LeBron James and Anthony Davis healthy. Healthy is the key. You got to remember, LeBron James needed foot surgery. Anthony Davis was on one leg. And D'Angelo Russell had a foot injury that he wasn't even supposed to play on. But he did because it was the playoffs. And we went to the conference finals. And we're in every single one of those games against Denver. Give me Denver. No, I want Denver in first round. Let's get it. I'm with you. Who do you think comes out of the East playing? I think it's Miami and Philly. I think those two teams end up coming out. Personally, yeah, Clippers and Mavs is going to be. I'm telling you, these playoffs are going to be exciting. I am pumped. As just a basketball fan, these playoffs are going to be just a joy. Like, genuinely, I am. I'm excited for these playoffs. But let's see what else. Who do you got? On the Clips, Mavs, and the rest of the first round. Who is it off the top of my head? Yeah, let me pull it up. Hey, let's do this in real time. I want to actually like look at the numbers and kind of go over it and make an informed decision. But at first glance, because I don't like to just like willy-nilly throw stuff out. But I think Warriors beat the Kings. Because Warriors just seem to know how to beat the Kings, and that's with Malik Monk, and now they don't have Malik Monk. So I think Warriors beat the Kings. Lakers, Pelicans are tough, but I'm riding with the Lakers. And then Clippers, Mavericks. Luka just seems to have Kawhi and Paul George's. I just feel like this is going to be a disaster for the Clippers, and So one of these two teams are going to end up very disappointed, and one of these two teams are going to change it next season. Which team is it? I think it might be the Clippers. Suns and Wolves, I don't really think the Phoenix Suns go super deep in the play. Like, I don't believe the Suns win a championship, but I actually think the Suns might beat the Timberwolves. I just think experience is going to go a long way. I think you have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. It's going to be tough. I could see that being a hard-fought 7. But, yeah, I kind of lean towards the Suns in that matchup. Warriors, Thunder. I think the Thunder ultimately beat the Warriors, but I could see that going 6 or 7. Again, experience goes a long way in the playoffs. Lakers, Nuggets. I'm taking the Lakers. Let's get it. Out East, I think, again, I think it'll be Philly and Miami ultimately make it to the actual playoffs. Heat, Celtics. Look, the Celtics should beat Miami, but Miami just seems to love to play Boston and eliminate Boston. So don't sleep on the Heat, but I'd probably take Boston there. Magic, Cavs. Magic, Cavs is the one that, like, I genuinely think is a coin flip. Like I could see that series going to 7, and like literally, like whoever just like makes the big play at the end wins. I'll throw out Orlando because I think Cavs are cooked. I think Donovan Mitchell is going to be a Laker next year, and I think yeah, I think that's how it'll go. Let's see, and then what are we at? Pacers Bucks. I don't really believe in the Bucks, but I think the Bucks win that series. And then Knicks Sixers. That one's tough. I actually, if the Knicks are fully healthy, Julius Randle, depending on what Julius Randle was, I actually think that they could beat the Sixers. But I just think Sixers, I think they'd be tough. Can they slow down Joel? But yeah, that's just kind of like my at a glance thing. So, what's going on? Vegetables. What's going on? I appreciate you. But thank you so much for super sticker, seriously. And I'm glad we got the W. What is the sticker? I want to see what the. Hang on, let me. Darn it, I went down. Hang on, bear with me a second. The stream. There we go. Stream went down. What was the sticker? Come on, pull up the chat. I hate how it doesn't show me. What the I appreciate you. All right, where were we? We got to figure out how to finish fourth quarters versus Denver, and damn sure need Vando back for that series. Yeah, Vando back for that series would be huge. But look, I think healthy LeBron, healthy Anthony Davis take over in the fourth quarter. It'll be good. We also need Denver to stop making miracle shots. Right? Like Brandon Ingram made one in that game at the end of the first where he just like hawked it up. Like, can we stop? Can teams stop making these like miracle shots? It drives me crazy. It's like, God, come on, man. Let's see. Control Michael Porter Jr. shooting. This is our killer in every game against Denver. Man, if Giannis was healthy, that Bucks versus Pacers, like 90s basketball, yeah. Do you think LA will beat Denver, or it's going to be a dog? I think it'll definitely be a dog fight. I think it's going to be tough both ways. Do I think LA will beat Denver? Yeah, I do. I think that they can. Like, would I sell the house on it? No. Like, would I? But I give me Denver. Hey Tyler, what's going on? Keep up the hard work, bro. Remember the days when we would talk about Westbrook and missing the play entirely. Yeah, I'm just glad we're here. I'm just glad we're here now. Let's get it. Got to keep going. D'Lo and Rui are real important. Yeah, let's script LA and Boston finals. I would love that. Let's do that. Hey, every great Laker has all played Boston at some point, right? Except for LeBron. LeBron and AD have yet to play Boston. So is this the year? Is this the year we get the LA Boston matchup? When we beat Denver and win the championship, do you think the Lakers still trade for a star this summer? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I mean, it's the Lakers. And they're going to have to, regardless whether Lakers win or not, they're going to have to consider post LeBron James. LeBron James is already kind of like, oh, I probably got like a year or so. Like, so Lakers, if they can get a star, they'll get a star, especially just to help with LeBron, right? And then post LeBron, like if they can land a Donovan Mitchell or something like that, they're going to go get a Donovan Mitchell. Because you got to remember, they still have AD who just signed a new contract. So they got AD for another 4 years. So they're gonna, if they can get a guy that makes sense for the next 4 years alongside AD, they'll get it. I need the Lakers versus Heat finals 2020 NBA finals rematch. Also, Gabe versus former team, which would be kind of fun. That'd be hilarious. And and some people might disagree. If the Lakers play anybody but Boston, I actually think the Lakers run through them. Like, I'm talking about out east in the finals. Like, if they play Miami, I think the Lakers beat them in like 5. Basically everybody right now, I think the Lakers run through. Like Milwaukee, I think spanking. I think Cavs spanking, Orlando spanking, Miami spanking, Philly spanking. I think Boston is the only one that the Lakers would be tough, right? Because they just have so much firepower, and that starting 5 is brutal. But I still take the Lakers. I just think that I just don't think it's a run through. Let's see. I'm more scared of the 1-game Pelicans than a series versus the Nuggets. Yeah, like I said, it's tough to beat a team twice on the road in such a quick turnaround, but I'll take my chances. Again, the Lakers aren't going to lose this game on purpose, but if they don't panic if they lose, though I believe that they have two chances with one game. I don't think they're going to lose two straight. They've been too good lately, and we just saw like what this team can do in the playoffs. Hope they do not double Joker take away his other lifelines. Let AD figure it out. What makes you think Lakers can beat the Nuggets this year? What really has changed from last year? A healthy LeBron James and Anthony Davis for one. Do you understand that LeBron James literally was supposed to miss the playoffs to go have foot surgery? Now, it wasn't like, oh, he stubbed his toe. The man needed foot surgery. Right? We still don't know if he ever got it or not. Right? Like, and Anthony Davis was literally hobbling that entire playoffs. D'Angelo Russell, same thing. I mean, that's the biggest factor there. Besides that, every game has been close. It's just literally Denver's doing the break plays, right? All it takes is a couple break plays, and you can absolutely win. And they don't have Bruce Brown. Denver's not the same team they were last year either. They're a lot more beatable. They're not as deep. Bruce Brown did a ton for Denver last year, ton. And D'Lo's not going to have that like talk circulating and stuff like that. I'll tell you who's important. LOL, Darvin Ham. If they play Denver, he's got to use the right rotations. Darvin Ham will be fine in the playoffs. I've talked about this a lot. He was great in this game, right? Timeouts and all that stuff. Because what happens in the playoffs is everything gets simplified, right? And you saw in the playoffs. My concern would be the Denver series, just because Denver's is one of the only teams that can really match us. Like when Anthony Davis and LeBron James are playing like elite basketball, right? So like you saw it last year. First two rounds, Darvin Ham looked great. Why? Because it was simple. It was simplified. Just run in your usual, 8 best guys. Everything goes to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. You saw it in the in-season tournament this year. You saw it in this game against the Pelicans. LeBron James and Anthony, you put the ball in your best players' hands and you let everything run through them. You don't have to do anything, right? You call the occasional timeout, right? And you're good. But as soon as you run into that team that can now match LeBron, like Jokic and Jamal Murray playing like Michael Jordan in his prime, whenever he plays the Lakers, they were able to match Lakers. They were able to match LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So then it came down to all the role guys and all the rotations. Well, D'Lo and Rui and Lonnie Walker and those guys basically disappeared. So then you saw Darvin Ham starting to grasp for straws and like trying to figure it out. And now he has to try to actually properly make the adjustments and changes and game by game and make the hard calls and whatnot. And you saw what happened. So that's my concern. That or Lakers beating Boston for 18 and the Battle of 18 would be so far. I want that too. I really do. I don't like round one matchup in Denver without Vando. Well, Vando may be back for that game. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Blink twice in a row if you read this message. Where was this defense all year? This team could easily win the NBA championship. Yeah, they were great defensively. In your opinion, Tyler, between Prince and Royce O'Neal, which one is the better overall player? I'd probably take Royce O'Neal. I think Prince is a little more consistent shooting the basketball wise. At times, like Royce O'Neal is really like, he's like lights out or he's like can't buy a bucket. But defensively, he's just better defensively. But I would probably, personally, I'd probably take Royce O'Neal. I like Prince a lot. And I've defended Prince heavily. Prince has a bad taste in fans' mouths, not because of Prince, but because of Darvin Ham. Right? Prince has been perfect. Everything we need. But we were hoping and praying Malik Beasley would be half of what Prince has been this year. But because Darvin Ham played Prince 40 minutes a game, right? Like, it's just like now everybody's like, all right, like I'm done a Prince. But the dude's been good, man. He gave us great minutes in this game. Let's go, man. LeBronto, here we win, and let's get it. LeBron came out like a madman, and everyone else follows. Great win. Look, I've talked about this very thing in the past. I said this earlier in the season when we were struggling, we were on that like 3 attached, and I was saying I think LeBron James needs to start early, right? Because we feed off of LeBron. We feed off of his assertiveness, his energy, his aggression, right? So like, and I don't even necessarily mean in like a scoring method, right? Like we know he can score, but when he's engaged, it wasn't just that he was making plays. He was locking down defensively. He was closing out. When he is locked in, everyone else automatically locks in, right? But you see at times, which is fine. In an 82 game season, the guy's 90, okay, right? But now it's time. Now it's go time, right? So to me, LeBron James, he needs to be locked in, focused, and ready. But you also saw it looked like and even the commentators made the comment of like LeBron looks gassed, right? Because that's why he can't do it over an 82 game season where he can lock down defensively and on top of that, put up numbers and all that stuff. So you saw him locking down defensively, getting, dishing it out, getting assists, and then had that scoring burst in the second quarter to go, make sure he keeps his double-digit scoring, right? I thought he played a perfect game. We going to play Denver, and then we play in Denver. Let's get it. Yes, Darvin Ham. Like I said, Darvin Ham was very good in this game. Very good in this game. Pelicans game will be stressful. Even they are twice to beat and don't want to feel that again versus the Kings or Warriors in an elimination game. Yes, it's not going to be easy. I don't believe that this game will be a blowout. I would love it. I'd love if the Lakers are, just dominate them again. But like I mentioned earlier, it is very tough to beat a team twice in such a short turnaround. And then to play them twice on the road, it's tough. But again, I'll take my chances with the Lakers. I see people saying lose on purpose and you're good. No, because one bad game from us and we're done. Would you rather known as the team that didn't even make the playoffs because we were too afraid? Exactly. You don't run the risk. Go out there and handle business. Hopefully this time they don't make those Hail Mary and the shot clock shots. We grab a game or two. Yeah, exactly. How about C. Wood? He's probably gone for a while. Like we'll probably have to get through the first round. I could see him coming back like second, maybe third round. But even if he does, if the Lakers are cooking, you probably don't even play him. But I love watching the Joker play. So still excited to play the Nuggets in the first round. Let's see. Rather go Kings Warriors than Nuggets in a 7-game series. Yes. In a 1-game sample size, no. We are lucky to be in this position. Bakers can't be choosers. Denver Nuggets, it is. Yeah, facts. If we play like this, we can beat anyone. Facts. Super chats are now open. Well, thank you, BTS. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm always very thankful for super chats. But I am very happy to just kind of go through and have these conversations. I appreciate it. Nonetheless, I just appreciate people being here. Go Lakers. I'm right there with you. Just subscribe. I really appreciate your content. Well, thank you, Adrian. Yes, follow Adrian's lead here. What are we at? I know I'm almost at. What are we at? I'm 50 subs away. There are 352 of you in this live stream. I know that for a fact there are 50 of you that aren't subscribed. I'm almost to 20K. Almost 20K. So hit that. Take a second. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. That's exactly what it is. It's mental. Yeah. A lot of it is. That's why I believe if the Lakers, I said it before, if the Lakers win one game, I really think that that'll lead to more. I think Lakers will win one game, and then you'll see them win 2, 3. And the question is, can they win 4 before Denver does, right? Like if we go down 0-2, then it's tough. But I think like if we win game 1 or 2, I think the Lakers win the series. Like I genuinely believe that. Because I think the Lakers, even if it goes to game 7, people will be like, oh, they're not beating Denver twice at home. They could beat Denver twice. Because I just think that they need to get that first win or 2, and then you'll see the dominoes, right? So, like, I could see them, like, let's say if the Lakers win game 1, I see them losing game 2 and winning game 3, and then if they win game 4, the series is, I don't see Denver beating the Lakers that many times in a row, but we'll see. Again, we got to get there. Job's not finished. Let's see. That missed dunk in game 2 changed the complexity of the entire series. Yeah, I mean, you could go through that entire series, and there was 1 or 2 moments in each game that if that goes our way, the Lakers win that game. JJ, thumbs up and sub, guys. This dude has great Laker videos and analysts. Thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously, thank you so much for the kind words. Yes, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Lakers over Denver in 6. I am with it. Let's get it. Need Hilo and Austin to play well, and for Darvin to let them play when they are hot. Beat Denver. Yep, I'm right there with you. What's going on, Marcus? Salute. Appreciate you being here. Tyler, last playoffs. I thought once we beat the Warriors, I thought we would win the title. I mean, I get it. Like, the Warriors were that team. They were the defending champs. But, hey, just like last year, we took out the defending champs. Denver's the defending champs this year. Let's do it again. Do it 2 years in a row. Denver was just a tough matchup. Right? And they just matched our intent. Like, they matched LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I still think if LeBron, even if just LeBron was healthy, right? Let's say AD was still hobbled like he was. If LeBron was healthy, like, I genuinely think the Lakers could have won that series. Because I think LeBron would have been more explosive in those, like, after they lost game 1, right? I think he would have been more aggressive, more assertive in game 2. I think he would have hit some shots that he missed. I think he would have been able to beat guys off the dribble more. They don't have anybody that can stop a healthy LeBron. After scared, go to church. Yeah, facts. Lakers can beat Denver. They learned a lot from last year. All the games were close and were lost last 5 minutes. Yep. Preach, brother. Never say die. Right. What's up, Adam? Let's see. We have to just have to guard the 3 against teams, and D'Lo has to get out of his head, and Austin Reeves has to not try and do too much as in forcing bad threes in transition. Yep. Just got to play the basketball game the right way. I have full faith in this squad. I don't care about Vando anymore. If he doesn't want to play, I don't care. We literally have the greatest player and AD shot creator everywhere. I'm with it. Believe in the team. Believe in the team. Hey, Tyler, my birthday is Tuesday. Jay, happy birthday. Oh, then we win it for sure on Tuesday. It's your birthday. I seen the Celtics play the Knicks last Thursday when I was in Boston to see Nicki Minaj. Awesome. I wore a Kobe championship shirt to the game. I represented well. That's awesome, Jay. Happy birthday, seriously. If you can, try to pop in the post game stream. Wish you happy birthday in real time. Awesome. Let's see. Lakers need a big to defend Jokic. Unfortunately, we have Anthony Davis, and that's it. Well, I mean, we got Hayes too, but. Fard Abraham, give LeBron a big contract. Lakers have a chance of winning the championship. We need to beat Pels and take on Denver so we can avenge our defeat last season. We can beat them. I am with you. Let's get it. Don't mess around. To beat Denver, we just got to tighten up on our three-point defense. They were hitting crazy three-pointers against us. Let Joker do his thing, but clamp down Jamal. Yes. Should be close to returning. He been scrimmaging with them. Yeah, light work though. Ty, love the fire. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see. I'd take a Western Conference Finals loss over those years from 2014 to 20. Oh, 100%. Yeah, without a doubt. Right? Look, people always want to clown. One team wins every year, but people always like to pretend like it's not. Like, the deeper you go, the better it is, right? Like, people are always like, well, you lost in the conference finals. It's like, well, at least we made it we were one of 4 teams that made it to the conference finals. Like, what team were you? Unless you're a Denver fan, which nobody was until last year, like, then I don't want to hear it. Like, even the same thing, even like the LeBron thing, right? Where people are like, well, LeBron's 4. He's gone to 10 championships. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, so you're telling me it's better for him to lose and not even make the playoffs or lose in the first round than actually make it to the finals? Like, those arguments are so silly to me. Like, again, your job as a team is to go as far as you possibly can. and win as long as you can. And if it leads to a championship, it leads to a championship. Right? It's not like you don't get praise because you lost in the first round as opposed to the third round. Like, thanks, Tyler. Thank you, Martin. You learn how to use timeouts this game. Facts. Let's see. Jalen Brunson is unguardable. They had them down 40. Celtics fans were salty, and I was clowning so hard. One guy asked me what I was doing there if I was a Kobe fan. Clowning on you, getting spanked. So that would have been my answer. Let's see. Exactly. If you're scared, I bet you're not like a fan. When we were so bad for so a few years, if you're scared, then watch Simpsons. Yeah. I think Lakers can beat the Nuggets. They have an upgraded strategy after last year. Yes. Tyler, the only player that definitely better than LeBron in a playoff setting is Jokic. I literally don't care. People need to shut up about SGA and the stat padding free throw merchants today. Can Vando come back soon? Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll have a Vanderbilt update video probably tomorrow, so look forward to that. But he's just kind of doing like light. He's ramping up, but through like light drills. They're taking their time with him. So we beat the Pelicans. We play the Nuggets. Pelicans. But I get what you mean. But yes, we would play Denver. If we win the first playing game, we play Denver. Nobody in the history and NBA history is reliable as him. IQ is off the charts. Nobody can control the game like him. End of story. Facts. Lakers about to win this chip. Let's get it. First round or conference finals, you need to get past Denver. Fresher might be a better shot. Last year, Lakers were hopping in the conference finals. Exactly, Ghost. Exactly. We want Denver. We ain't scared. That's right. If Lakers can improve the three-point defense, I promise they have a chance to beat Denver. Yes, agreed. Am had a good game today, but you're spot on once again. He doesn't have to do anything. Exactly. Like, that's exactly what it is. Like, it's like once we get to the playoffs, it's simplified. He looked great last playoffs. He literally outcoached Steve Kerr, outcoached what's his name, Jurgens or whatever. Like he did a great job. But then you saw in the Denver matchup where he actually had to start doing things and had to start moving pieces and start making adjustments. And you saw him just go like he just got lost. When he can simplify things and he doesn't have to worry about everything else, and he can just trust LeBron James and Anthony Davis, Darvin Ham looks great. It's as soon as he has to start coaching, unfortunately. Are we still excited about Gabe Vincent? Oh, when is this man ever going to produce? I mean, on the defense, he's been great defensively. He's been very good defensively. It's just the offense. We need his offense to start coming through. I hope we don't regret saying we want Denver in the first round and lose. Look, if we lose, then we weren't meant to win the championship. I mean, it's that simple. Like, there's no regret. It is what it is. We're either good enough to win a championship or we're not. It's that simple. I mean, there's not like last year we weren't good enough to win a championship. The previous year, 2020, we were. Right? Like only one team wins a championship. Only one team can say that they were good enough to win a championship. Are the Lakers a contender? Yes. But being a contender doesn't mean you win the championship. The Lakers are either going to win the championship or they're not. It's that simple. Like it doesn't need to be complex. Doesn't need to be anything. You're either good enough or you're not. If you can't beat Denver, then guess what? You weren't good enough. It sucks, but you weren't. If you beat Denver, guess what? You're good enough. Right? But you also can't lose to somebody else, right? Because, look, just because the Lakers beat Denver doesn't mean they're out of the woods. Doesn't mean like, oh, now we can take our foot off the gas. I'm a lot more confident. I will feel a lot better if we handle Denver. And I've said it. I think our confidence, I think our momentum, I think everything will be through the roof. I think we kind of just like handle business the rest of the way, right? Like I've talked about it. Like, let's say we played Minnesota in the first round. I could see Minnesota going 6 or 7. But if we play Minnesota in the second round after beating Denver, I think the Lakers might beat Minnesota in like 5 or 6. And you might be like, why? Again, momentum and confidence is a huge thing, especially in the playoffs. especially from role players, because LeBron James and Anthony Davis show up. Lakers beat Denver. I think their confidence and I think their momentum just goes in a, overdrive. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. All these matchups are lit. I am right there with you. I am pumped. Again, as just like a basketball fan, I'm excited for the playoffs. I remember watching LeBron in 2013, or I remember watching 2013 Bron vividly. And as a big Bron fan, I was willing to take current Bron over him. There were ways that brother Bron back then. Nowadays, he can cause himself to play bad. Yeah, LeBron's just mind. Let's see. Vando was played off the floor versus Denver last year. If we do win, that gives him time to get right versus either Mini or the Suns, and would need him badly in both series. We still have Gabe and Spence for JM. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have complementary pieces now, but also like with Jared Vanderbilt, he got played off the floor because of the offensive side, because we weren't able to keep up offensively, right? The Lakers did a really good job, and a lot of it is the 5-out offense. Did a really good job of making Vando a valuable offensive player. It was just we were running the 4-out 1-in, and so Vando just kind of being tucked in the corner all game. Teams were just letting him shoot. So unless he just shot the lights out, like, he was tough. Got to go all out tomorrow. I don't mind playing Denver at all. We can beat them once we get our confidence back. I'm right there with you. Whose man is this? What's up, Bluckup? Don't forget to hit that like button, everyone. Yes, take a quick second, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. What are we at? Let's do a count. Let's do a check. I am 42 subs away. 42 subs away from 20K. Come on, there's 42 of you that aren't subbed. Alfonso, how was your day for you today? It was great because the Lakers won. It was busy. I'm tired, but it was great. Lakers won, locked in the A seed. I love it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Luka is going to do to the Clippers like he did the Suns before. Yeah, I think so too. I think Luka is going to have himself. Luka, that guy's a bad man. Vincent and Dinwiddie will be key against Denver. Underrated defense. And Gabe Vincent was really good defending Jamal Murray. I mean, Jamal Murray's just got the size, so it was a tough match. But he held his own. He did a good job. And Gabe Vincent in spots, like, the beauty is, like, we have multiple guys that we can throw at these guys. We don't so much Jokic, but Jamal Murray. It hasn't really been Jokic that kills us. It's more Jamal Murray. But this year, you have a Cam Reddish that you could throw at him, a Taurean Prince, a Gabe Vincent, a Spencer Dinwiddie, right? Even LeBron, Reeves, D'Lo, right? Like, and it's not so much about stopping. You're never going to stop him, but can you wear him down over the course of a series, right? Like, even just by small percentages, right? Like, so, instead of him shooting 50%, he's shooting 47%. Like, that could be the difference between, literally, based off of last year, would have been the difference between the Lakers winning or losing the series, right? So that's a lot of what we did to Jokic in the 2020 thing, right? You threw AD, you threw Dwight, you threw JaVale McGee, right? You just kept. He's only one guy, and he's going up against fresh legs constantly. Sometimes you play both of them on him, right? Like, it's just wearing him down. So that's the idea. Man, it has to be a redemption tour. This playoff series, we have a better team than last year. We need Vando, and Bron and AD has to stay healthy, and we can't afford. Yes. Can the Lakers sign someone to take on Jokic if Vanderbilt is injured for the playoffs? Unfortunately, no. Want to see Steph fanboys. I actually want Sacramento to beat the Warriors too, because especially if, knock on wood, I hope it doesn't happen, but I actually would rather play Sacramento than the Warriors in if we play a second play-in game. Because yes, I understand AD and Sabonis' history. I understand all that. Lakers experience in that type of game. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, 1 game sample size. They don't have Malik Monk, which hurts them tremendously. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox is a problem, but I think if you can kind of slow down that engine, I think the Lakers would be in good shape. LeBron can legit be a top 3 defender when locked in. I don't care. No, I mean his numbers back. He's holding opponents under 40% when he's like locked in and engaged on that side. Keep down and locking up anybody outside of KD. Yep. Is either gonna have to step up for Jamal matchup. They'll be ready. Yes, agreed. The Lakers were leading 3 out of the 4 games late. Just missed easy shots while the Nuggets were hitting completely wild shots. Yeah, again, Nuggets just had it was their year. Sometimes like you'll see teams and you're like, all right, it's just their year. Right? Like you just see like things, just crazy things happen. And you're just like, how did like even when Milwaukee won, it was just like all these things just kind of lined up for Milwaukee to get to the finals, right? Like you see it time and time again. Like things just kind of happen. I mean, but you need those things regardless. When the Lakers won in 2020, there were things that just kind of have, AD making that like fade away. Like there's just things that line up and go your way. That Denver series in 2020 when the Lakers won, things went our way. This time, things went Denver's way. This time, hopefully, things go our way again. Don't forget Austin Reeves. He needs to chill. You're trying to do too much at times. Yeah, but I liked how he played today. I thought he was solid. Let's see. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be me if I didn't play devil's advocate, Tyler and everyone. Are y'all saying we beaten Denver off of optimism and emotion or reality? And it's no shade, just questions because we get cooked every time by Denver the past 2 years. I mean, not every time. We're not getting cooked. It's just it's not like it'd be one thing if we were getting blown out every game, right? Like if we were just getting ran through every game, and it's like the Clipper years the last few years. Like Clippers just smashed. Like every time we played them, it was like lock it in. We're losing by 20. They just like ran. Like every game against Denver is right there, right? But now you give me that playoff setting. You give me LeBron James, who's healthy, who can now close down the stretch. LeBron's been the best closer in the league this year, right? Isn't he like leading the league in fourth quarter points and stuff like that? It's just like it's not optimism. It's like genuine belief. Denver's not the same team they were last year. They're not as deep, and they were already thin last year. Not having Bruce Brown is a big thing. Lakers have more pieces that can better match up and defend. There's several factors that go into why I believe that they can beat them. So we'll see. Lakers are pretty healthy. We just need Vando back. Let's see the reverse granny shot. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Instead of this, it's this. Yeah. What grade would you give the Lakers this season? How about our coach? I'd give him a F. He's been terrible this year. And I defended him heavily, but he early on in the season, but he's been terrible this year. So him, terrible. As far as like the team itself, I gotta give him. I'll give him a C plus because I think we were better than our record was. I genuinely thought we wouldn't be a play-in team this year, and I'm really disappointed. Just on the team as a whole. How many opportunities do we have time and time again, right? Like I had more faith and belief that we would be farther ahead than we are. That doesn't mean that they haven't shown that they can do it. Like they can. That's why I'm disappointed. Disappointed because the Lakers have shown on several occasions that they can beat everybody. Like they are a legit contending championship team. I just think the Lakers really made it hard on themselves. A lot of it was Darvin Ham. A lot of it was just the players. How many times we talk about just not playing with energy or effort or, just out there lackadaisical, right? I mean, even the Grizzly game the other night, it was like, dude, if we showed up like we did against the Pelicans, that game's over by the first quarter. But we lollygagged around and, it's just it's the inconsistencies at times. So I don't think they definitely don't deserve an A. I don't think that they deserve. If you want to say like a B minus, sure. But yeah, I think C plus. But when they win a championship, it'll be an A. Right? I don't care. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. I don't care about the road to get there as long as you get there, right? So if you got to take the long way, you take the long way. So you're saying there's a chance. If we win on Tuesday, bad series for us. Don't matter. I'll take it. I will gladly take the bad series and the bad matchup. Let's get it. Stockton, I appreciate you coming in hot $2 super chat. We should have drafted Money Bates. Here we go with we should have. Everyone wanted us to, no matter who. Look, I've said this before. No matter who we drafted, they were never going to see the basketball court this year. I know so many people are like, "Oh, we should draft this guy. We should draft that guy. We should draft this guy." None of those guys would have seen the court. Like Jaquez, he's not seeing the basketball court this year, right? Like it's just any of them. Cam Whitmore, right? Like so many people wanted him. He's not seeing the basketball court this year. Right? There's just so many guys that they're just not seeing the basketball court this year because we drafted for the future. People forget, like in the offseason, like even Laker haters were like, uh-oh. Because the Lakers were supposed to be deep, talented. They just came off the conference finals. Like we were supposed to be much different than what we were this year. At least that was the perception, right? And we underachieved in a lot of ways. And look, again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You still win a championship. I don't care how you get there, just win, right? Like, if you got to take the long way to get to the same place, take the long way to get to the same place. Whatever. The Lakers are taking the scenic route right now, right? Like you could just go this way, but no, let's go over here. Let's stop here at the giant ball of strain. Let's go back over here. Like it's just, but yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you, Stockton. Thanks so much for super chat. Let's see. LeBron was 100% locked in, but doing that on both sides make him tired at the end of the game. Yeah, facts. He's not a spring chicken anymore. And they're getting a draft pick. Yeah, but the problem is the Lakers are very. I will be surprised. Lakers will have to draft somebody for them, but I would be shocked if not shocked, but I'd be a little surprised if the Lakers draft somebody and he actually plays for the Lakers next year. Let's see. Clippers sign Kai Jones. Laker need also that guy. Stay away from Kai Jones. Lakers do not need Kai Jones. Kai Jones, I loved Kai Jones for a long time. I thought that guy had potential to be like a stud in this league, but now, unfortunately, not if the Lakers can spank themselves first. The East is so weak that the Knicks are the second out there. You know what's funny? And I got a lot of criticism for this. I said that I thought the Knicks were the second best team in the Eastern Conference when healthy, and they finished the 2 seed. Right? Like I still think that. I not so much anymore because they don't have Julius Randle, but like if they had Julius Randle, depending on what Julius Randle you get, because he was terrible in last year's playoffs. But if you got a good Julius Randle, I genuinely believe that the Knicks could come out of the East. Like they have all the complementary pieces. They have all the pieces you need. Jalen Brunson's going to show up in the playoffs. They got their guy. Like I'm not like Boston should just run through everybody. Like Boston should just sweep the East. But I just don't trust Boston. Boston and the Clippers are like those two teams where it's like you have to prove it to me. Every year you're the best team. Every year you're in the conference final. Every year you're somebody, and every year you lose. You find a way to blow it. Like the Clippers. Every year it's their year. Every year they're one of the top teams. Every year they get to the second round, and that's it. Go sit down. I feel differently about the Lakers' chances if continuity was being built, but Ham couldn't help but F that up with Cam. Let's see. A lot of spanking talk. I would trade Reeves and D'Lo and Rui and whoever for Jonathan Isaac and Jalen Suggs. If even give him a first rounder. Jonathan Isaac, I thought was going to be, and he was looking like it too. I thought he was going to be a star in this league, but he's just like the guy. He's just such a health concern at this point. He's a big health concern at this point. When do we play? Tuesday. Beating the Sixers is a hard matchup. I don't believe in it. Again, Joel Embiid loves it. You can count on Joel Embiid just completely disappearing for 2 games. So, like, Lakers are going to win 2 games just because Joel Embiid is going to disappear, right? Like, how soon do they win the other 2 games? I actually think the Lakers run through the Sixers. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Joel Embiid shows up this year, but like we've seen year after year after year, Joel Embiid just completely vanish. Like, just vanish. Like, where are you, dude? In big games, big moments, all of it. Let's see. Sorry, trying to find something. Me. Oh my God, on my birthday, I'll be present in the stream. Tyler, are you going to do watch alongs for the playoffs? Yeah, that's the plan. I'm planning on doing the watch alongs again. I'm going to try it. I'm hoping that more people stick around for the watch alongs, and then we'll do the post game streams. So I want to do the watch alongs. So make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Let's do a subscriber check. I am 37 subs away. There are 339 of you. There has to be at least 37 of you that aren't subscribed. Hit that. Can I hit 20K on this stream? That would be just chef kiss. I need 37 subscribers. Let's get 38 just to be safe, right? Just so YouTube doesn't like go, oh, well, let's take it away. Hit that subscribe button, people. Let's get it. Let's get it. Whatever happens on Tuesday, the Lakers will make the playoffs. Yeah, I believe the Lakers will make the playoffs too. Let's see. Zach Edey, 2025. I like Zach Edey. There are questions about him translating, which I do think are valid, but yeah, I think if they can, maybe if he falls the second round, I think the Lakers have a chance to get him. Yeah, Tyler, drink another Dr. Pepper while you at it. I will. Thank you. Cheers, my friend. Once it hits your lips. Let's see. I think this is LeBron's perfect chance to get his 5th ring. I'm right there with it. That's what I'm saying. It's just the 4th quarter. Can't get over the hump for some reason. I think the Lakers will this time. To me, the Nuggets are the 2009 Magic, just 2.0. Denver's the same team, bro. They good as hell. They're good as hell, but they're not the same team. They're just still very good. Was getting the conference finals last season. Yeah. Bruce Brown did a ton for them last year. We have Gabe and Spence too, not Beasley and Schroeder. Facts. Lakers need to be scared of the Wolves. The Wolves are that. I'll say this about the Wolves. Like, the Wolves are that like anomaly team. Like, they match up really well against everybody. If the Timberwolves had like 3 years of like deep playoff experience, I would actually take them to win the championship. But playoff experience goes a long, long way. You see it time and time and time again. Right? Guys that have been there, that are proven, you see guys start disappearing and all that stuff. Like, it's just that experience goes a long way. Game 7 against, the Suns with Kevin Durant, who's been there, done that. Devin Booker's been there, done that. Right? Like, who's showing up? Right? Like, those are the things. So, let's see. Denver is not that great on the road this season either. Yeah. Look, they're still incredible. Like, I'm not trying to downplay Denver. Denver's ridiculous, but they're not exactly the same team as last year. Who is going to defend against Jokic this time around? I think it'll be same thing. It'll be Anthony Davis. He'll throw it at him. I actually like and don't hate the idea of like Rui on Jokic with Anthony Davis in that free safety role. It's had a lot of success against Denver. The problem is the other guys have to do a better job defending out on the perimeter, because if Anthony Davis can basically sag off of Aaron Gordon, because the idea is you sag off Aaron Gordon. If he beats you, he beats you. You sag off Aaron Gordon. Now Anthony Davis is there to be the free safety. Rui can kind of just he's strong and got a good lower center of gravity. He's not going to get completely bodied. So he does that. And then Anthony Davis can kind of help and be the blindside help, or he can get out and you kind of just like let Jokic do what he wants to do and you kind of slow everyone else down. You deter Jamal Murray from getting to the paint and all that stuff. Problem is that when everyone else, when Austin Reeves is getting torched every possession, right now Anthony Davis has to come out. Now Rui's alone on that. So if guys can hold their own better, I actually think that defensive strategy works well against Denver, and it's had success. I mean, we should have beaten them the last time we played them, and we ran that defensive strategy, and we were smacking them at one point. We were up like 15 at one point with that defensive strategy. Come on. What kind of coach just lets LeBron do everything? It's the coach team, no head coaching. So you just said a whole bunch of nothing? Thanks for commenting, I guess. Nobody on Denver can stop that Braun 80 pick and roll. I said the tone correctly. We can legit beat them. It is very doable. Facts. Let's see. Being a big factor in the Denver series, I don't remember Vanderbilt being a big factor in the Denver. It's because he was liability on the offense side. Let's see. What do you think the pros and cons from the Lakers during the season? Just inconsistencies, right? Playing down to opponents, not showing up regularly, right? Guys kind of just taking nights off, right? Like in real time, like there's a lot of things. The pros were, we had this team for a full season, guys returning last year, got chemistry, got a lot of things that you didn't have last year. LeBron James and Anthony Davis have been healthier. To me, it's just kind of boiled down to just the lack of consistency, right? The Lakers have been consistently inconsistent this season. I've talked about that heavily, and they really have been. Need to do a better job of being consistent on the basketball court. I wonder if Hayes can defend against Joker. Might throw his timing up. The problem is Hayes doesn't have the discipline. If Hayes was better disciplined, he's not stopping Jokic by any stretch of the imagination, but he could make things difficult and at least give you quality minutes while AD's getting some rest. But they should run both at times. If Darvin Ham's smart, you would do that at times. I need 5 fouls. Yeah, I've talked about that too. Just give me the good old playoff fouls. Like, let's see. 80 and LeBron are going to take turns on Jovic. Even if Hayes fouls out against Joker, might be worth it. Throw off his timing. I'm right there with you. Yeah, Denver has a lot of uncontrollables that is very hard to play against. They're the defending champs, and we got to get it. Bron and AD had a great year. Yes, right there with you. Let's see. Healthy playoff LeBron with the officials not calling every little foul plays in the Lakers' favor yet. And better not have dumb rotations. I mean, like I said, he should hopefully shorten the rotation stuff. This series, if we make it, and the Clippers versus Denver will be the highest rated series. I know you meant Dallas, but yeah, I think so too. We won championship 2020 because of playoff Rondo. Hope this year Vincent back to form year of last year because became playoff Vincent. Yeah, playoff Vincent is incredible. I think the Pelicans will be demoralized versus the Lakers on Tuesday after today's horrendous performance. I mean, it's very possible. Lakers, I said this going into that game, that the Lakers have had the Pelicans, like how Denver and Sacramento have had our number, we've had the Pelicans. And we beat them badly, regularly. So I don't trust Darvin to outcoach Mike Malone 4 straight games. I don't either. I'm just hoping that the players step up. Like, how do you offset the coaching disparity? The players pick it up, right? Like D'Lo's great, Reeves is great, guys are great, right? That's how you offset the coaching disparity. I'm confused. Why are why we are people talking like we're in a playing game. We need to win Tuesday. The quicker the series is over, the quicker Braun and AD get rest. Yes, go win. It's that simple. We need to witness playoff Dinwiddie. I'm with it. Tyler, what can we do about Aaron Gordon's offensive rebounds and putback dunks? Those two are big parts. Shot diet. Boxing out. Right? I mean, again, it depends on the defensive strategy, but you got to be more mindful. You got to be aware of who's on the basketball court. Right? Like, you got to be aware of like where guys are stationed. Right? Court mapping. Right? Like, it's not just an offensive thing; it's a defense thing. The defense needs the court map too. Right? Like, it's all these things that are very important. Let's see. Yes, Lakers need to win one game in Denver. Yes, I think so too. Let's see. Lakers in 4. Let's get it. Gabe's supposed to be playing the 3-and-D role. It's just that his shot ain't hitting it right now. Yeah, it'll come around. It'll come around. I believe he'll come around. Yeah, need good ball movement. No, take care of the basketball, share the basketball. Every time the Lakers share the basketball and take care of the basketball, Lakers end up winning. I talk about it all the time. Every time the Lakers end up dropping 30 plus assists and keep the turnovers, they win they don't lose. All right. So take care of the basketball, move the basketball, and you're good. Lakers in 5, F Denver, we come in facts. And it's not like the Nuggets blow the Lakers out every game. It's close. Lakers just need to execute the 4th. Yes, agreed. And I think LeBron, healthy, can do that. Put the ball in the greatest player's hands, and you say, "Here you go. Go win us the game." Do you think Rui on Joker will work again? Yes. You don't want to put. You're not asking Rui to defend Jokic, 40 minutes a game. But I do think if you use it sparingly, and again, it's going to boil down to the other guys properly defending out on the perimeter. If they're just getting torched, then no. If Rui has to match up against Jokic one-on-one, he's getting torched. The whole point is to basically have that help defender on Jokic and make things difficult for him. And then Aaron Gordon, if he goes 8 of 10 from 3, he goes 8 of 10 from 3. It's just playing the averages. Playing the percentage. I don't think it's a bad sequence at all. But Gabe is like 5 of 40 from he's awful. We need to leave Vegas Lakers against Pels and Nuggets. Let's get it. No one can stop a healthy LeBron. Facts. We will see, JoJo. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Weren't you in this stream the other day saying that the Pelicans, that I was delusional and the Pelicans were going to run through Denver? Wasn't that a thing? I have my notifications on, but I don't get notified from you. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if the notifications are on. You should get it. I know sometimes it'll send it out in waves, right? So like it doesn't send it to everyone at once. It just kind of like sends it to the first wave. And then YouTube's analytics go, okay, like, we sent it to 100 people and like 90 of them clicked. So let's send it. That's why like button and all that stuff. That's why you always hear streamers or just YouTubers like hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Why? Because of that, right? But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's just YouTube, just silly. But I appreciate you nonetheless. I'm glad you were able to find it. And not settle for threes. He's done a really good job this year doing that. I'll be in the post-game stream for real. Got to ride with my dogs. It's go time now. Appreciate you, Jay. Yeah, he looks ridiculous. He's had a ridiculous season. Let's see. So we have the Pelicans again. Yes. So Lakers needed to beat the Pelicans to get into the AC. If the Suns lost, Pelicans would have been the 6th seed. Lakers would have played the Suns. The Suns won. Therefore, the Pelicans are now the 7th seed. and you got the play-in. So 7 versus 8. So Lakers have to play the Pelicans again on the road. Good thing is Lakers don't have to travel. They can just stay in New Orleans now. I don't think they'll play as poorly as today. You got to fully expect the Pelicans to bounce back. 100%. They're not going to just they're going to. I would be genuinely surprised if the Lakers blow them out like they did this game, where basically start to finish, they're in control and just run through them. I would be genuinely surprised. I think this is going to be a hard fought, back and forth, down to the wire game. And hopefully the Lakers will pull it out. Sal, coming out, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Tyler, cool haircut. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's not a new haircut. I always have this. I just usually wear the hat. It's just I had a meeting and it's all messed up now. It looked better earlier. But I was just I need to jump on the stream before it gets too late. But I appreciate you. Seriously, thank you. This is usually what my hair looks like under the hat. I just usually wear the hat because I'm lazy and I don't want to do my hair and makeup to do a live stream every time. So I appreciate you guys. But nonetheless, seriously, thank you. Thank you. Let's do a subscriber check. Where we at? I need 33 more. 33 more subs. I wanted to hit it on the stream, but I got to start getting ready for videos for the morning. So I'm going to wrap it up here soon. I was hoping. Can I get 33 subs in the next 10 minutes? That'd be beautiful. Best path is not to lose and face the Thunder. Best path is to beat whoever you got to beat and then face the Nuggets, because you purposely lose and then you end up losing and now you're at home rather than in the playoffs. We haven't proven that we can beat Denver, show against them in the regular season this year. We have. You're right. But again, that doesn't mean that they're unbeatable. Thank you. Hello, I have preached. Let's see. The West is stacked. It's ridiculous. Agreed. Let's not be scared, or we're going to lose if we play scared. Exactly. Show up, handle business, go to work. If Lakers beat Denver, I can hear the excuses already. Oh, 100%. Everyone and their mother is going to be crying about, it's because of that. It's because of shut up. Go touch grass. Tyler can coach LeBron. Facts. Oh, I thought the 8 plays 1, 7 plays 2. I'm all over the place. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, and it is still like that. But you got to go through the play-in first. Gabe and Dinwiddie and Alan Murray, yes, agreed. They definitely need to avoid Denver. No, they don't. Play Denver. Let's see. Where was I? Yes, if the Lakers beat Denver in the first round, they will make it to face Boston in the finals. I am with you. Let's get it. Let's see. Sorry, trying to find something me real quick. They lost the last 3 minutes of all the Denver games. Yeah, it's just executing down the stretch, right? Down the stretch of the game. Lakers weren't doing their job. One team did, one team didn't. It's that simple. Lakers execute down the stretch, handle their business, and we're good. What's going on, Chris? Appreciate you being here. As it stands, Lakers, we need Lee Vegas Lakers against the Pelicans and Nuggets. I'm with it. Let's get it. 2013 Bron on this team is the MVP facts. I don't know if Hayes can be trusted in the playoffs. He can in spot minutes. As long as he's not playing too many minutes, he'll be fine. It's when he starts playing 15, 20, 30 minutes. That's where he starts really getting exposed. That's right, Anthony. Everyone sub and then we win the championship. Let's get it. Get 20K subs and we win it. Like I said, I need 33 more? 33 more subs. Let's get it. Let's see. Year 2024 Lakers AC will be Pelicans 124-108. Significant year. The chip is ours like 2020. Let's get it. Do Lakers regret letting Pippen Jr. leave? No. Pippen Jr. never would have saw the court this year. But I like the realness and honesty from this channel instead of Lakers Nation. You don't give real emotion. Well, I appreciate it. Look, I talked about Lakers Nation plenty of times. They're great. They're awesome. You know, they have their style. Everyone's different, right? At the end of the day, I am who I am. Like I say all the time, I'm a fan. You also got to keep in mind, like they have like their own like thing. They have multiple people. They have people behind the scene. They have all kinds. I'm just me. I can do, say, be whatever I want to be. I don't have to be confined in this little box. You know, I don't have, some, sponsors or this or that are like, hey, you have to be this, like, no, I'm just a dude that is blessed enough to be in this position to talk Lakers. So I'm blessed. So I get to be real and honest and give my opinion, whether I'm right or I'm wrong. You're always going to get 100% from me is what it is. But I appreciate it. I appreciate people doing it. But again, Lakers Nation, some people can't stand me. Some people love Lakers Nation. It's just how it goes, right? Some people, that's why there's, a cup of tea for everybody, right? Whatever your cup of tea is, that's what you get. Some people love me and love Laker Nation. Look, I think that they're great. I respect. I mean, they're the gold standard, right? And it gives me something to aspire to. It gives me something to like, hey, like if they can do it, then I can do it, right? They can get to 500,000 subs, so can I, right? So, no, it's just, again, they're great, but I get it. Everyone has their own cup of tea and stuff. But again, I appreciate you. I'm glad I'm your cup of tea. Pause. To me, it's still weird that Denver beat the Heat, but they said we are the Lakers' daddy. Yeah, it's just they're talking. It was more Mike Malone. Like Mike Malone was just doing too much. D'Lo is our X factor. If he can make shots, please, D'Lo, don't go back to playoff D'Lo. Look, I have said I fully trust. People were asking me if I was ready to sell on D'Lo and this, that, and the other. And what did I keep saying? Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see what D'Lo does. All right, and he was great this game. So, the only way I can see us really beating Denver is stop double teaming Jokic. We haven't learned from that, and even this regular season. We will see. We'll see how it goes. Who will be the playoff hero, Rui or Reeves again? If I had to, just based on how they've performed, I mean, Reeves is always just going to get more opportunity. So the safe bet is Reeves because LeBron and the Lakers, especially Darvin Ham, just trust Reeves more, and Reeves is going to have the ball in his hands more, all of that stuff. So the safe answer is Austin Reeves. I really think Rui is going to be huge in this series, huge, or in the playoffs, period. Signing Wood was a mistake. I don't think so. I mean, you got him for a vet minimum. So if it wasn't Wood, it would have just been some other guy that's just taking up space on the end of the bench. I'm more disappointed in the way Darvin Ham utilized Wood this season. I think Darvin Ham basically sabotaged what could have been a great year from Christian Wood. Let's see. I don't want to play either of them. Sack cooks us every time, 2-man, and the Warriors have Steph and Clay. That's enough said. We need to just win on Tuesday, period. Agreed. I'd love to just do that. We never got Castleton acclimated. True. I would have liked to see more minutes from him. What else? The team is full. Oh, man. Darn it. Sorry. Bear with me a second. I just lost my place. No. Darn it. I have no idea where I was. All right. I'm just going to pick a random spot. I'm sorry. I just missed a bunch of stuff. Darn it. I can't find where I was at. Anyway, I'm just going to pick it up here because I'm going to wrap it up in a few minutes anyway. Been going a while, and I need to start getting ready for it tomorrow. Good night, Sandcast. Appreciate you. Let's see. Zach Edey will be a monster if he played. But yeah, in the 70s or 80s, he'd be ridiculous. This NBA, I don't know. It's going to be tough. Although we are kind of moving closer to the basket again. So we'll see. Think Lakers grab Bronny just because? I mean, it's possible. Um, I don't know what Bronny like. Depends on where he lands. Does a team take a flyer on him with like a late first? Right? Does the team just go like who are we going to draft anyway? Right? Like and just kind of take a flyer on him, or like one of these teams that have a bunch of just like random like picks, and it's like let me just take this guy. I don't know. We'll see. But if depending on where he falls, I could say if he goes undrafted, definitely. Um, let's see. Do Lakers and Suns were in the playoff mode today yet? I mean, the good teams show up when it matters, right? Um, keep Jamal under 20 points every game, and we should be good. I mean, you could say that about every every team playing Jamal. I mean, it's not that's easier said than done. It's just about like, look, if he scores 20 points, it's about percentages. It's the efficiency. If Jamal drops 25, but he drops 25 on, you know, 50%, you're probably losing. If Jamal drops 25, but he drops 25 on 45%, that's the difference. There you go. There's your win. So, but anyway, let me do um let's see. Trying to find something real quick. Do a couple more questions here. I'm gonna get out of here. Um, see a lot of back and forth. Sorry, trying to find something to me. Um, how we feel about a matchup versus Dallas? I like the matchup Dallas. I think that'd be great. I do. I think that would be fun. Uh, but most people are saying we might lose on purpose to avoid Denver. Do not do that. Look, is it possible the Lakers lose? Yeah. I mean, you're playing a team twice in a 3 day span, both games on the road. So it's very possible Lakers just lose that game just because it's tough, right? Pelicans aren't some bums, right? Like they're a good team. But no, they're not going to lose. You don't lose on purpose because that's how things fall apart very quickly. Um, let's see. Gabe Vincent is an upgrade. He can shoot threes like shooter plus Spence. Um, Tyler, so if Ham shortens the rotation, who's losing time? Basically, everybody. More likely than not, Darvin Ham will play the starters probably 35 minutes a game plus. And then you'll see like Gabe, Spence, all kind of getting like, little sparing minutes here and there. They'll get probably like 10 minutes a game, 10 to 15 minutes a game. And then Jackson Hayes will probably get like 8 to 10 minutes a game. And that'll be that. Right. Um, Torian Prince will probably be in spots. But, Cam Reddish, you'll see him not getting very minute, probably never see him on the court, period. Jackson Hayes, again, you'll probably see sparing. Like, it'll be more so about, like, guys just down. Um, but let's see. What else? Telling a man to go bald is crazy. Who said to go bald? I should get the Jordan. Lakers, let's win again on Tuesday. I'm right there with you. Is it wise to take the L on Tuesday face Warriors? No, you do not. I mean, look, if the Lakers lose, they lose, but you don't purposely do that. Do not do that. Because again, you anything can happen. Anything can happen. We also need to consider the fact that we played Denver with players joining the team around the trade deadline. They have more chemistry now, and they have more chance to beat them. I'm right there with you. I know. Where's Tyrese? Especially because LeBron or D'Lo had a good game. Like, very disappointed in him. 3 low. I love it. I remember JoJo. He's delusional and a hater in your comment section. Let's see. We need LeBron Curry at least one game. Yeah, facts. Let him know Ty talking shit. Absolutely. Pelicans win the trade is hilarious. Tyrese performing comedy since around the world doesn't have time for set post game stream. Yeah. Let's see. All right. His hairline is looking rough. My hair's slicked back. It's fine. This is why I wear a hat. Because I'm lazy. Let's see. Tyler, do you think the front office should re-sign Prince or let him walk and sign Royce O'Neal in his place? I wouldn't mind keeping Prince and signing Royce because you can start Royce. I think it just depends on how the team is structured, on who's on the team, how it all plays out, like what it is. Like if you end up trading like Reeves and D'Lo and everybody, then you're probably going to need both. I just think it depends. I think it depends on how it shapes up. But like if we had to let Prince walk to get Royce O'Neal, then yes, I'd rather have Royce O'Neal. I like Prince a lot, but Royce O'Neal's the better defensive player. But anyway, I think I'm gonna skate out of here. Like I said, I got to start setting up and do things for tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Again, hit that like button on your way out. You guys are beautiful. Hit that subscribe button. I'm 30 subs away, and there's still 300 of you. Oh, I got a super chat, and I don't want to miss the super chat. Let's see. Jesus coming out, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Big fan, bro. You think we can beat Denver? First off, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You caught me by my hair, my chinny chin chin. I appreciate you. I was just about to skate out. So again, I appreciate you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Again, is it going to be easy? Are the Lakers going to just like run through Denver? No, absolutely not. But I wholeheartedly believe that they can. It's just about execution and closing properly down the stretch. The Lakers have been in every game. Lakers have been right there in every game. And every game, one team has executed down the stretch, the other team has. Right? I mean, you just get a couple. I mean, even last year in the playoffs, a couple things go our way. LeBron hits that three in game one, the dunk in game two, right? Like the little things, Jokic with his little and then Jamal Murray with his like crazy shots, right? Like you just have one or two of those things drop the other way. You're in business. You're good. Lakers win. So I wholeheartedly believe that they can. But again, I appreciate you. Thank you, Suze. You are awesome. All right, now I'm going to skate on out of here. Again, 30 subs away, so hit that subscribe button. 29 subs away. We're coming. We're climbing. But I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. See you guys Tuesday. Hopefully this goes according to plan. I'm really hoping. Look forward to the videos tomorrow. I'm gonna try to maybe start doing the watch along streams again. We'll see. I want to do it for the playoffs. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it for the play-in yet, but I will try. We'll see how it goes. Brilliant coming out, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Denver has no depth. Lakers in 6 or 7. Yes. And like I talked about it earlier, I don't know if you were here or not, but I talked about it in the live stream that like losing Bruce Brown hurts a ton because he did a lot for that team, So they're not the same. They're very close to the same team. Don't get me wrong, very close to the same team, but they're not the same team as last year. And that little thing could be the difference this year. So I'm rooting for it. But again, appreciate you guys. Look forward. I'll keep you guys updated, keep you guys in the loop. But you guys are beautiful. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.